Hi guys, my name is Renette. Welcome to my Travel Crafter channel. So today's tutorial, of course, I'm having tea right here. I love tea. I think this is the chai tea that I was drinking. So with this tutorial, you can make use of whatever scrap yarns you have available. So I'm choosing what yarn that I will use to make this scrunchie, and we will be knitting today. So let's get started, you guys. So I'm using a 5.5 millimeter circular needle hook, and my yarn is, I don't have a label for my yarns, but I am sure that this is a worsted weight yarn, and the color is pink. It's more of a blush pink. And let's get started right now. So we will be casting on 15 stitches, and this is a very easy project. It only uses 2 rows repeat, so it's knitting for the first row and purling for the second row. So you just keep repeating first and second row as you increase the length of your project. So make sure you don't make your cast on too tight, just so that when you are ready for the first row, it will not be so tight. So again, cast on 15 stitches, and we will be doing 2 rows repeat. First row, we will knit into each and every stitch around, and on the second row we will be purling each and every stitch around. So go ahead and do that. So we are now ready to do the first row. So for the first stitch, I usually do the working yarn and the cast on yarn, and then for the succeeding stitches you just have to use that one, the working yarn. So again, the first row is just knit 1 into each and every stitch throughout. The first row usually is kind of difficult to do. Your stitches are still tight from the needles, but as you go along, increasing the length of your project, it will be easier. And again, this is a beginner's project. You will be knitting and purling back and forth, so it's a good project to practice knitting and purling if you are a beginner. Okay, so we are ready to begin the second row. And remember, this is purling that we are doing on this row. It's purl 1 into each and every stitch on this row. So go ahead and do that. Remember to put your working yarn in the front and pearl. So it's a very beginner friendly project, so you will be able to make this in no time. And I forgot to tell you that you will also be needing an elastic when you are ready to cinch up together your project. This will be done in the end, so you will know what to do. So you just have to keep repeating, alternate rows 1 and 2. Row 1 just to knit each and every stitch, and then in row 2 you will purl each and every stitch. So that is all there is to this project. So I will show you how it looks like after a few. Okay, so this is how it looks like, the stockinette stitch. This is the front row, and this one now is the back side of your project. And then this is the longer version now after you do several repeats of rows 1 and 2. As you can see, it does crawl, it crawls to itself, but it doesn't matter because in the end you will be seaming in anyway the edges, so it is okay. So just to let you know, the length of my scrunchie is about 22 inches long. Just showing you here again, in between I usually take or drink tea. Just a reminder, you have to hydrate yourself also. You have to, in between, you have to get up from your chair or from whatever position that you are in, and just go for like a short walk, go up and down in the stairs, just so your circulation will be good. So Again, my scrunchie was about 22 inches in length, and the width is about 6 to 7 inches wide. And the elastic is about 9 inches in length, or 9 inches long, and that was the perfect size for my scrunchie. One and knit two, and then bring over the first stitch. So you will do that in pattern. This is how it looks like. So knit one again, so you have two stitches on your hook, and then bring over the first stitch on your hook to the second loop that you have. So just repeat that, take your time. Usually this takes patience from you, because like sometimes your yarn just slides off the needle also, if you're not mindful of what you are doing. So just keep doing that, and you will be ready to seam your edges together. Okay, so I'm done binding off the ends. So now give yourself enough yarn to seam the edges together. So bring in your tapestry needle, and then you seam together using a whip stitch to bring the stitches or the edges together. So this is what I am doing here right now. So take your time, because you might have a longer version of the scrunchie than what I did. So it will take a while. Just remember to catch the edges together, so you will not skip any of the stitches. So just take your time here. Go ahead and seam it up, and then we will be ready to put in the elastic. done seaming the long edges together, now I'm cinching in my fabric or the project. I'm using a 9 inches long elastic, so you will be pushing in your elastic in the inside of this fabric, and you are at the same time cinching in the fabric. So this is how our scrunchie will look like after you put the elastic inside. You just have to tie the elastic when you cinch it all together already. So here you go, I'm showing you here. Hold the scrunchie on both ends. You can definitely use a safety pin maybe, but my hole is wide enough, so I did not have to use an elastic. I did not have to use a safety pin to cinch in or to put in the elastic. So now just work it up, fix it nicely so your fabric will all be coming in together. And then now you just have to seam in again the edges so your elastic will not be visible. So again, just you do the whip stitch and close up your scrunchie with your tapestry needle. And that is really it, guys. I hope you learned something from this tutorial today. Leave your comments below, and please come back for more tutorials during the week. And I hope you are all doing well. It's Wednesday, and enjoy your day if it's still early. And I'll see you guys the next time. Thank you so much again for watching. And please watch my other tutorials that I've posted from previous dates. And remember to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And if you are coming back, thank you so much for your time. And I hope that you are all well. Thank you, and please enjoy.